Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So today, we're right back to the grind. Hopefully gonna find the spiritual treasure. I think it's on this level. For some reason I always thought that... oh yeah, Blood Hulks are here. That it wasn't in every game, but I can't remember a game that I was in that Celia wasn't there, so... I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Actually, I want to try this sword out. This is the one with super high damage to beasts. Seems like it's alright when I hit, but the consistency I get with more chance to hit seems to be what I should be after. Or I could just swap out my other item. The sword. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. These are demons, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing like 4,500 damage some strikes. It's really quite impressive. I think it's a little overkill, honestly. I mean, it is cool, but it's largely unnecessary from what I can see. Plus having to keep another entire weapon in inventory. It's not a massive weapon, but it's just like, you know, if I did that for every single weapon I have, or every single like piece of armor I have, that would be quite cumbersome. Triple flail, cool. Alright, that might be the be-all end-all belt for me. 210 dexterity, 139 vitality, that's pretty much max. And yeah, like from what I remembered, 15 armor class. Not really much more melee damage reduction. DFE, you get 1 DFE in there for free. Nothing really insane, but I mean, every little bit helps. It's kind of nice because in some way it's like I don't have to use suboptimal weapons like this that really has like half of a stat just because the base item is so much better. What is fucking dumb shrine? I don't remember when I saved last, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Wow, the one time that shrine will actually be used. I don't know what happened to all the fire bats, but this is awesome. Just walking around. Don't even care if you pull a huge, massive mob. So probably be the most efficient place for me to farm items if I'm really after that. The only unfortunate thing is that I don't think a lot of high level things start dropping until Q level 61s, like 60 plus, so. I'm not sure what level. I could always come from the crypt to level 20 and do the defiler. That's what I did on my mage when I tried to find the beak, the Joker's beak, so. And trying to go after cursed items, I mean it's nice to always have the option there, but I figure once my character gets stronger and this area becomes, I don't want to say too easy, but where there's like almost no challenge, then I'll go to the crypt, but for now it seems to be the right place. spiked helm. Ho ho ho. That's a really nice helm. Dang. That's a really dope helm. I don't even think it's the highest level. Yeah, I don't think it's the highest helm you can get, but dang. Like, you know, maybe I could have got resist all 18%. And I think it goes up to like 20 DFE if you get the cursed affix, but it's like 16 DFE otherwise, so that's just like pretty much an all-around upgrade. Let's see here. I drop 6 AC, but I get 13 DFE. And I mean, it rounds out my resist all, which is really nice. And on top of that, I actually get thorns damage, which is probably the biggest part. It's nice to actually get some thorns items. That way I don't really have to rely on, you know, wasting an affix. Oh, could this day get any better? Man, that's awesome. That's actually the exact shrine I wanted. And take one out of my magic and just pop everything into dexterity. Pretty much just delays the mushroom. Like, it increases the amount of mushroom runs I can do at max capacity, so very happy with that. I might give the first level of Iswal a try. It's probably doable. It has some fire bats, but I mean, I think it's just a good way to get 150% XP. I'm not sure if this level does that, but if nothing else, it just has a lot of enemies shoved in one area, so why not give it a shot? Actually, I'm going to do Celia first, just to see if that spiritual treasure has fast attack. I doubt it does. I think it had like 10% of 200% damage. It could allow me to drop this ring, though. Has the same resistance, and the 5 attributes would allow me to put on this chest piece without any plus stats. Then I could just use my fast attack ring. That only really gives me some extra gold. It doesn't really give me a whole lot, so I guess there's not much point in it. Nonetheless, it could be used. It's definitely not going right in the trash like normal.
Greetings!
This reflect damage like 600, 2000. Yeah, that's some nice thorns damage. Man, peel like these, like butter. Cut right through them. There we go. That's actually has one good stat on it. Something as a bonus. 15 AC though, that's so much to give up. Well, I don't think there's any undead here, so the bow can be used. Yeah, the XP is actually not as good here, but well, who cares? That should stop the birds. Oh, those guys take fire damage too. Wow, that was really quite easy, I'd say. I guess the enemies in this level are much lower level. Well, not much lower, but like a little bit lower compared to what I was fighting.
Greetings!
that. Hate losing all my mana. It's such a hassle. That DFE seems to be a huge help. I don't know. Wow, another one that makes me lose all my mana. Really cool. Boy, there we go. Torture boss. Could probably let a couple more through than this, but I think a couple at a time is probably best. It's a really good layout for level 20. I have half the level where I haven't met the Defiler yet. And I've got tons of cubby holes I can tuck in between and warp over walls really easily.
I have no room.
Well, hopefully I find the Defiler soon so I can blow through a lot of these health potions. Oh boy. This boss is... In multiplayer, it's just such a hassle to deal with. You get the torching boss, and then you get that thing, it's just like, oh my god, it's hell.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, it took quite a while. I'm just probably gonna stick with swords.
Now where would I put this?
Plus 20 strength. That's decent. Decent. I guess I can kind of huck this belt. I don't really see myself needing melee damage absorption anytime soon. Percentage HP is okay, but it can go up to, I think, like 25-30%. Maybe I'll use this belt to wear a better chest piece. That's not bad, because then I still get, you know, 7 AC. And I get a DFE with it, so it's not bad.
can't carry anymore.
There we go. There's Necrawl. I'm just gonna try and fight him in a corner. I'm not gonna do anything special. I'm just gonna see how far this corner will take me. Yeah, that was not bad at all. I mean, could have used some lightning walls, could have used fury more, could have had mana, like so many things it could have did, and that was just so much easier. That was easier in Purgatory. Like, holy cow. 76 HP. I forget what my other one has on it that made me want to keep it or use it. Oh, I still don't have the dex for this anyway. Ho ho ho. So this is, I don't know if this is the last helm, but it looks like it's much better than this helm, yeah. -11, -11, 35 versus 78. -14 DFE, that's nice. And the Thorn's damage is better. Melee damage resistance is better. Pretty much better in every way, it just doesn't have 2 affixes, so that's too bad.
Now where would I put this?
It was a pretty decent fight too, because I didn't even have to really go after the stingers. Like I did at the start, but it was like, didn't really even need to. You just let the thorn damage kill them. I think this is the guy that just summons stingers out of himself. kind of want to get him out in the open so that he has a chance to do it. Yeah, quite a few books this round. I wouldn't expect to find books in the Abyss, but whatever. Elemental saves a lot of money. That was a really easy level, considering there's torches and a really painful, what are they called? Ant boss. Well, I guess we'll go to the crypt. I hit level 44, so I don't have to worry about getting back into the Abyss.
This is a place of great power.
I remember that quest was really bad here. Oh yeah, these guys are still dying in 3 hits. The Blood Specters, they took a lot of damage. So again, probably the undead will be quite bad for me here. The undead and the ranged enemies, but the melee one shouldn't be bad. Spiked full helm. No. I would imagine that is the last helm that I get. It seems like it's got a little bit less armor class than the rogue one I found, which makes sense. But it still has a really awesome design. Kind of like, I guess, a Valdo from Soul Calibur.
can't carry anymore. Now where would I put this?
Oh, spiked plate from a chest? That could be a sturdy. Dang, 15 DFE? I might lose, like, I don't know how much armor class that is, but that's a lot of DFE. I max DFE with that. It's actually overkill on DFE. Well, I guess I can change my belt now. Instead of the magic resist, I'll take more AC that I lost from the armor. That's awesome. And I haven't even found like the crazy items yet. Like once this character gets like an insanely good drop, like maybe a really good mace, it's gonna be time for multiplayer, I think. I don't know if I have 23 magic belt. Probably. But it's a cloth belt, so I should probably actually grab that. It's nice to have early on, just for like a Book of Town portal or something. Maybe this will be a nice little cave they can come to.
can't carry anymore.
Wow, it's actually a decent roll. Resist all 8%. I think that's as high as you can go on rares without getting a cursed Apex. It's got some XP gain, which is handy. But it's flat, so I guess early on that would be good. It'd probably just be too good. Yeah, getting that much AC and stuff. I don't know. It's a weird transition. Like, when I was playing multiplayer, like, my friend flat out quit because he couldn't do, like, a level 37 mage in Purgatory with me. Well, I mean, we both had difficulties. We tried to start in the Hell and the caves. Just fresh starts every game, but we'd always get, like, backed up to the door and we couldn't really do anything. But we had no DFE. But I mean, then I play single player and it's just like, I had, like, with only a couple mushroom runs, I was able to get to pretty much, you know, Doom mode. No issues. And well, it was clear, like, I needed better gear to progress. I think I just took it a little too far. Like, I thought, you know, it's best to find good gear. And to find good gear, you need top stats, or close to it, so. But it really doesn't seem like I do. Like, a lot of these drops that I'm finding aren't top tier. Like, they're good. Well, some of them are, but like that armor. It's only got 15 DFE. If I found like a really insane drop that'd have 25 DFE. And another entire Apex on it, so. Is this real life? What? I'm just gonna double check. That's a one-handed sword. Okay, that's a one-handed sword. I was pretty sure that the Doom affix in the base items list was 200 for one-handed weapons and 400 for axes and other two-handed weapons, like the big two-handed swords and stuff. So I'm really surprised to see 230 damage on a one-handed sword. I mean, it's cool. Let's see how much damage that does in comparison. So I drop about 120 damage, but my base damage goes up by 75. It's pretty neat. I think I like having the higher explosive damage. Actually, it's not a good spot. Way over here seems like a better spot. A little bit harder for the ranged enemies to hit me.
Now where would I put this?
Where would I put that indeed? Yeah, that's not bad. Resist all. That's a decent roll. I'd be giving up so much DFE though. Actually, I guess this is good enough for today. I'm really surprised Crypt was this easy. I'm sure it'll get much more difficult when I start seeing Balrogs and stuff like that, but we'll see next time. Anyway, catch you guys later.